Hey Collective, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today I am going to do a full moon reading for you all. This full moon reading will go from period of September 20th today until October 20th, which will be the next full moon, okay? This is a general reading, so keep in mind it cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching, but if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in, and in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today, and I hope that everyone has been well. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was I Want to Thank You by Alicia Myers. I'll leave the link to that song in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading if you so choose to. The first thing that I heard is that a lot of you all are holding back something out of fear, but it's what's so weird about it is that it's something that you all want. I'm getting that very strongly. Now, you guys know before I even start the reading, I'm going to change the cards at the top and the bottom of the deck. That way you know your reading is authentic and it's genuine. But I do want to show you where the cards stopped at the very back before I even started, before I even get started with your reading. And I have to explain this to you all because this is just something I was picked up, told to do intuitively, right? The way these cards are, okay? Whatever cards are touching your hands, the one at the bottom, the one at the top, those are outlying and overlying energies. They're on the outside because those are situations that are closely connected to what's going on right now, what may resonate with you. Again, it's a general reading, so it won't apply to everybody, but I do want to put that out here because I was guided to look at the first couple of cards, and it's very interesting. And it was 3 that I was specifically guided to look at, and all 3 of them are major arcanas. You have major arcana, the Chariot, which resonates with the energy of Cancer. And I will throw signs out here. I know this is a collective reading, but I'm going to throw signs out here because a lot of people do like the signs because it resonates and it helps them kind of follow the reading a little bit more. Okay, so again, you have the Chariot, some quick and speedy forward movement. Again, it resonates with the energy of Cancer. The next card is the Moon. Things hidden, things unknown, things we do not have clarity about. That resonates with the energy of Pisces. Also Cancer, but I'm going to tell you, it's right in the center of this. And the moon talks about, your intuition, your female energy, your feminine energy, and also fear, if you allow it. Also energy of stagnancy. Because if you look right here, you have cobwebs right there. So things could be stagnant. But what I like about this, you see how the face of the moon is facing the Chariot? Like somebody has been wishing for something because you have a star card, major arcana, okay? Resonates with the energy of Aquarius. The star card talks about wish fulfillment and healing. So the only thing that's stopping is healing and stopping this forward movement is fear, being right in the middle of the situation. And I'm going to tell you what I heard. I literally heard that the ancestors, like your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardians are saying, I'm on your ass. And I'm hearing that because a lot of you all have been wishing and praying and meditating on something, some type of change. And I feel like it has to do with abundance. And it's like the moment that it seems like things are shifting and changing in your life, fear creeps in. Because again, I'm going to say this moon is right in between of everything that you're looking for. And also, it has to, I'm picking up a strong energy of that somebody needs to speak up and speak their truth about something. Also, I'm hearing that somebody timid and meek. I'm going to tell you why, because look at all these cards. All of them have a strong blue tone to it. Throat chakra. I'm getting very strong throat chakra. So somebody needs to speak their truth and get out of the fear-based energy. Because again, I'm going to say this came right up in the middle. And you guys know I'm going to shuffle the cards and whatever right in front of it so that you guys can see it. That's why I have the camera at this angle. So this is not something scripted. I got this message very strongly that somebody, and again, it's going to go from the time frame from this moon phase to the next full moon. That's just how I'm channeling it. So a lot of you all need to step out of fear-based energy and move in your purpose. I'm going to tell you it has to do with your purpose. First and foremost, there's 23 major arcanas in the whole deck. To start off with 3 off the back, okay? I'm telling you right now what I'm getting is that this is about to be a big major shift for a lot of y'all. Anytime you have major arcanas back to back, just in a row, 3 in a row, okay? That's powerful because that's letting us know that there's something that's already changing, something that's already being organized in the universe. And a lot of people are scared of it. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting very strongly is that a lot of you all have fear-based thoughts about your gifts opening. Some of you all are very intuitive, very psychic. And that causes fear because I'm also hearing that some of you all could have grown up in a very religious type of setting. And this type of stuff like tarot and things like that is demonized. And they're saying that it's negative and it's of the devil. That's not true. I don't work with that type of energy. That's not something that I entertain at all. I always tell people all the time, I don't feel like people who make deals with the devil are foolish. Okay? Because there's no such thing. The devil doesn't make deals. He's the king of mischief. Okay? If you resonate with that energy. Okay? So how do you make a deal with something that doesn't do deals? Okay? It's all encompassing evil. So I think that's just weird. I don't entertain stuff like that, but I do understand because I did grow up in a household where, you know, I was baptized Catholic, not my choice. Went to Baptist church, Christian church, every single thing you can think of. I have been to every single one of them. And even growing up, it never resonated with me. So I understand how it could be difficult for someone to step out of that if you have, you know, grown up and was raised that way and was told that, you know, tarot and psychic stuff was fake, or, you know, witchcraft, or whatever, however you perceive it. I feel like that's making someone hold back and it's causing fear. But I'm telling you, I'm getting a lot of very intuitive energy. Okay, first and foremost, right here by her crown chakra, you had a star. Something's being awakened. She even has a moon behind her. Then you have the moon right next to her. And then you see how it's a woman in the moon. So a lot of you all, especially females, a lot of the females out here, your spiritual gifts are waking up, and some of you all may fear it because it's kind of weird. I feel like you're getting premonitions, or you're seeing things and you don't want to speak on it because you think people are going to think that you're crazy. And it may be the case that people around you think that that's crazy or it's weird because it's not typical, but it's not meant for everybody to have it. This is something that you have. And I'm also going to tell you all, for a lot of y'all, a lot of people don't believe in this, but before you come into this lifetime, in this existence, you have already signed up to be everything that you're going to be before you are even born. So a lot of you all signed up for this. You signed up to have these type of gifts, and you have them for a reason, because it's meant to help yourself and others. You don't have to be on a platform like what I'm doing. It could be in a different field, because I'm going to say 10 times out of 10, if you are psychic or have psychic gifts, you're also an empath, which means you can sense and feel things before they happen. It helps you communicate with people differently. It helps you understand other people's needs. And that also can be a very powerful tool with business. Because if you can anticipate things, and that's not saying in a shady way, but if you can anticipate the needs of others or ways that you can help others, that's very powerful. And that's actually a very powerful business tool. So for you to deny yourself that ability or that gift, you're denying abundance. And that's why it can't come in towards you. You know, so that's what I'm getting with that. So just putting it out there, because I'm picking up that a lot of you all are very intuitive. And also, if you don't feel like you're intuitive to that nature, it could be more so that you can sense that there's a shift, but there's fear surrounding it. Like you could just feel something that's getting ready to happen, but because you don't know what it is, you shut down and you back away from anything that is not common or traditional to you, is what I'm getting, okay? So as I said, we're going to part the deck, change the cards to the top and the bottom. We will do the same for your clarifying deck. And as always, both of the decks are upright completely. There are absolutely no reversals right now. But once I start shuffling, if we get reversals, I will read it as such. And you guys know, for these general readings, what I'm going to do is get the moon card. Because again, it talks about things hidden, things unknown, things we do not have clarity about. And then the sun card, because every single day, when the sun comes up, a brand new day starts. And also the sun shines a light on the things that the moon has hidden. You get it? Get it? Good. So we're going to shuffle the deck upright. Now currently, wow, look here. I can't tell you guys enough. This is why I was meant, and it's so interesting because think back, if you've never heard the song that I just told you I channeled, listen to that song, okay? You have the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, knowledge, wisdom, victory, okay? And in the song, I want to thank you. It's like a gospel song, but it's kind of not, but it kind of is. It is, but I don't know. I've heard so many variations of it, but this card, really look at this card. It reminds me everything. It has everything to do with that song. Because in the beginning of the song, she says, I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. And if you look at this, you see how there's like literally this tunnel of light around this sword. It's like whatever has been in your way, whatever has been in your path, this sword is cutting that shit off. Matter of fact, the universe is giving you the sword to cut the shit off. And I'm also hearing, like, you know how back in the days in those movies where they would have the person kneel on their knee and they'll take the sword to knight them. Like, it feels like the universe is knighting you. They're telling you, like, you've been asking for this. Here it is. Because this is a card of victory. Mind you, you guys just watch me sit here and switch these cards up. You had 3 major arcanas back to back, and then you're starting off with an ace at the very bottom of the deck. Okay? There's major victory for a lot of you all, and that's why the universe is on your ass, because it's time for you to accept it. You can't just sit back and say, well, if it's for me, then it should just come to me naturally. No, you have to do the work, because a sword could just sit in place, but in order for it to have any effect, it needs somebody to put it into motion, put it into action. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you guys need to go ahead and kick it up a notch, because fear is going to be very stifling for a lot of you all, and you can't allow it. Not in this season. You are not in a season where you need to be in fear. That's over and done with. Okay, that's a done deal. Let's get out of that energy right now. Okay, so let's part the deck so we can shuffle. Didn't I say it's done? That's a done deal. You have the Ace of Swords right here, and then look at him. You got this sword down, okay? Here's the thing. This flower is not trying to blossom. It's already open and blossomed. It's time for transformation. The death card talks about death and rebirth. It also resonates with the energy of Scorpio. So for a lot of you all understand that there are certain endings that need to happen in order for you to get this victory. And I feel like that's where the fear is coming in. Because somebody doesn't want to detach from some type of energy or some type of traditionalism, because the death card, again, resonates with the energy of Scorpio, and Scorpio is a fixed sign. So some of you all are fixed. And you don't have to be a Scorpio. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up. Some of you all are fixed on the idea of things being a certain way when it just can't be this way anymore. Also, I'm going to tell you, some of you all are getting some ancestral gifts that are passed down to you. And when I say ancestral, it's like if you talk about, if you hear from your family and things like that, they may say, well, great auntie Lula used to, you know, have visions and premonitions, something like that. Something is being passed down to somebody. This is something that I feel like some of you all have heard through the grapevine, because if you notice, I always say this with this card, he clearly looks like he's in a graveyard, and these bones should be underground, yet they are surrounding him. So something is being unearthed, something is being brought to the surface, and I feel like somebody was trying to suppress it and push it down. You see how he's pushing, almost like he wants to push that sword into the ground. I don't think the universe is going to allow you to keep sleeping on your own gifts, okay? I don't think that's going to happen. You all are not in that season of you being able to keep suppressing things. It's just not going to happen like that anymore. It can't. Also, we are currently a couple days away from the last and final Mercury retrograde of the year. And I mentioned that because you do have these swords here, and Mercury is communication and mental. That's sword energy, okay? With Mercury retrograde, okay, a lot of things that have been suppressed are going to come to the surface also. No matter how much you try to dead it, okay, with death card and end things, something's coming to the surface. Also, we have Scorpio season coming up pretty soon as well, right? So I feel like for a lot of you all, there could be some victories and some acceptance. I'm hearing acceptance during the time of Scorpio, okay? And if you didn't watch my last video, the very last one that was a collective reading, you may want to go ahead and watch that, because there was a lot of references to things changing and things coming into culmination and coming to the surface in Scorpio season. And it had a lot to do with communication also, okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle a couple times upright. Until, look at this. I'm telling you, you guys have abundance coming in. Look at that. Now you have major arcana yet again. Every single card that you guys have had, and you're watching me shuffle, has been major arcanas. This is major shift. This is something that you have asked for, and you're fighting it. Victory is already assured. And didn't I say ancestral? If you look at this right here, this is a pharaoh. We don't have pharaohs in modern day. Not technically. But, you know, we don't have pharaohs currently walking this earth, okay? So this would be an ancestor. And if you notice right here, his hands are like bones. His chest plate area is bones. But as he's coming from behind that wheel, he's turning into flesh. That's what I'm saying. Ancestors are infusing you with gifts, cosmic gifts. And it's here for you to use to have victory so that you can succeed and move forward. But a lot of you all may fear it. Definitely a lot of dreams. And I'm the number one person for stuff like this. I'm not kidding. I do not dream at all. I have visions, but I don't have dreams. I can always tell the difference. And wow, 8 of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, you guys see where I was going with this. 8 of Wands, fast moving communication, and something that's coming out of the blue and unexpectedly. And I was just saying, I don't have dreams, but when I do have dreams, it's always around the time of a new moon or a full moon, and it's unexpected, like that 8 of Wands, fast moving communication, and it typically has messages that I need to decode. So I feel like a lot of you all will start to have dreams around this time. I always tell you guys 3 days before, during, and 3 days after a full and new moon, that veil is thin. AKA all the things that were not as clear, as easily for you to understand, as easy for you to interpret or receive, are now more readily available for you to perceive. It's like antennas going up. You know what I mean? That's what I'm really getting with that. Like somebody's antennas is going to be up. I keep getting, a lot of you all are very intuitive. And I know this for a fact because I know it's a lot of other readers who watch me. You all email me, and I thank you guys so much for your support and for, you know, communicating with me and connecting with me. A lot of you all are very intuitive. And so, see, and as I'm holding these cards, and I'm going to show you because I didn't move it. Look at this. You guys, you see how that's just sticking out? There's just one major arcana after another. Look at this, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. But you guys seen where I was going. Sun card. And that's the card that we're looking for. So, of course, like I said, we're going to shuffle. But it's just very interesting that a lot of people are denying their gifts, or they're scared to use it because they feel like they don't know how to use it or how to apply it. You got to get out of that fear. And for a lot of you all, you may start that this month, okay? Because you do. And I know we only have a couple more days left in this month. But some of you all may start this month, possibly within the next 3 days. I'm just hearing you need to step out on a limb. Let's go, because I'm telling you the messages I'm getting. And I'm hearing again, your ancestors are on your ass. They are. Because they're like, you know what, you asked for these gifts and now you're fighting them. Get out of here. Bottom of the deck, look what you got here. Another major arcana. Justice card, major arcana for Libra. Scales getting ready to get balanced. So again, I'm going to say some positive karmic justice coming for a lot of you all. But either you can't see it because there's fear there, or you don't see it yet because it hasn't, you know, manifested as readily in your reality, okay? So let's go through the, woo, please, I can't make this up. The very next card, the Empress. You got major arcanas back to back. So you got Taurus, Libra, and Aries right here. You see how she's looking right at this card of justice. So there's a lot of shifts going on here, and it's very positive. And I did say in the beginning, a lot of females will be touched by this energy. And it doesn't mean that the males can't, because it could just be if you're under your divine energy more so than anything. I think a lot of people don't know that water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, those are considered feminine. That doesn't mean that you're, you know, a pansy or whatever you want to take it. I'm just saying that's considered feminine energy, as fire and air is masculine energy. But a lot of people in that feminine energy are getting ready to be touched by some abundance. People are going to be working and building with you. And also they're telling you to work and build with your own gifts. Use your gifts to build your abundance. And then I say something about 3. I just said that within the next 3 days, somebody could be making some changes. May have been working on it for a while, but there was some fear there. Get that fear up out of here. We don't, that has no place for us here, y'all. It just don't. I've been there where I felt like, okay, I didn't want to put myself out here, but it just has no place. And see, we're getting the same card again, okay? So here's the Moon. So we're going to get the card that comes before, the card that comes after. And you guys watch me shuffle. You see how this was at the beginning? Yeah, I shuffled. Got the same cards. So now we're going to look for the Sun card. Oh, didn't have to go far. I'm going to tell you again, this is going to happen quickly. Ooh, face off, face off. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Taurus specifically, but also could be Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Aries. Ooh, something with strong Leo energy right here, because you also have a Strength card. Now, I'm going to say it again, there's a lot of feminists who are needing to be strong and fearless and step into their power. I feel like if you're a female specifically who wants to support some type of business or start some type of business, you're going to have support from a masculine figure. And then also, if you are dealing with a masculine figure who wants to start a business, but he's fearful, you could be a support system to that person. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just seeing this right here, but you're going to have to fight through it. You're going to have to be fearless. 5 of Swords. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's very powerful. I just want to show you guys that. So we have the Sun here. Yeah, this is powerful. Wow. Okay, look at this. There's definitely females. Okay, look at all this feminine energy. Feminine energy. You've had 3 of the 4 queens. Okay, so now you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. Now you have this Chariot again. 7 of Wands, blockages. Okay, then you have the Queen of Cups again. Here's that 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. Lily pads right up on her, and they're telling you it's time for you to move forward. Another major arcana, the World card. Travel. I'm hearing foreign exchanges. Some of you all could be doing online businesses and things like that. It's going to be successful if you go ahead and step into it. I'm just putting that out there. Okay. So for the Moon card, we're going to clarify the Star card. 9 of Cups. Look how positive this is. So what I'm getting is, again, this is things hidden, things unknown, things we don't have clarity about. This is saying exactly what I was just saying in the beginning. A lot of you guys have been wishing for something that's going to make you very happy, but there's fear getting in the middle of it. There's fear there. Fear is getting right in the middle of everything. You have to be very careful about that, because fear can fear can be a disability. It can stifle you in ways that you may not even imagine, okay? So for the Sun card, you have the Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and you had this, what was it, the Queen of Wands at first, but that wasn't connected to this. This is how the cards flipped out, right? So somebody could also be fearful about, okay, because you have the Queen of Pentacles here, and then you have the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody could be fearful about startup costs. Also, someone could feel like they don't have enough to start something, because if you look at her, she has the Pentacles. She looks well off. She has everything she needs, but then she has these storm clouds over her head, like she's worried and concerned about something. And if you are a male watching this video and you know this isn't you, maybe it's possibly a partner of yours who, your companion may you know, have some type of ideas, but they're fearful because the sun also resonates with the energy of having ideas, bright ideas, and, you know, inklings about something. And this person may be fearful about it, but luck is already on their side. You know the saying, like the lucky rabbit's foot. You have this luck as a foot is right by her feet, and they're both facing the same direction. So it's like it's gonna be available to this person, but this person's overthinking it, so they're pushing away abundance is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the 9 of Cups and the star card for the Moon. Bottom of the deck, another major arcana. I can't make this up. So something that you have been waiting to come into culmination is already here. Okay, the Temperance card resonates with the energy of Sagittarius. So for some of you all, this could be going down during Sagittarius season, or you could have strong Sag in your chart. But you have the Temperance card, weighing things out, waiting for things to culminate, but actually putting in the work, because he's not just sitting there waiting for something. He's actually, you know, pouring from one cup to another, which means putting his energy into something. So it's time for you to put your energy into something. And I'm going to say again, for a lot of you all, look at this energy. You see how you have that light right here by a crown? Look at that. A lot of you all are very intuitive. And it's time for you to shake off the slumber. That's why I'm hearing shake off the slumber. Shake that slumber off and get out of that fear-based energy. Somebody's tiptoeing around things. You see how the tip of his feet is right here in the water. Somebody's tiptoeing around their gifts. Unacceptable. I'm just hearing that right now. Unacceptable. And I'm also being told to tell you all, first thing in the morning when you sit on the side of the bed before you start your day, express gratitude to the universe. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm guilty of that also, because when I get up, I just get up and start moving, because that's how I move. But I am being guided to tell you all that. Okay, so let's part the deck. The Fool card, they're telling you to take a leap of faith into something new. Aries, also Aquarius energy. I'm telling you, this is a major transition for a lot of you all. You guys are starting off with nothing but major arcanas. This is insanity. Insanity. Okay, let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the 9 of Cups. Justice card yet again. Where do we stop? Right here. The justice scales are in your favor. The scales are in your favor. Things are becoming balanced. Things are becoming aligned for a lot of you all. But it requires for you to get out of lack mentality. The 5 of Pentacles in Tarot is the heaviest vibration of lack. Being left out in the cold, abandoned, without, you know, it's coming. It's in reverse. So it's like you need to come out of that vibration because you're stifling yourself, man. I ain't gonna say this no more. I'm tired of fussing at y'all today. So let's go ahead and part the deck, change the card to top and the bottom yet again. And there we go. So things are not balanced. Things are not aligned. And you guys watch how I shuffled 58 cards here, because a lot of you all are not walking in your power, speaking your truth. Because I always tell you guys in cards, whenever the sword is up, that's yes. Sword down is no. So somebody's not putting the action in. And so you're not getting this cosmic justice. And I'm saying it specifically cosmic justice because this is some universal stuff, ancestral stuff that you're supposed to have. You're not getting it because you need to put in the work also. There's too much fear. Too much fear. Okay. So let's get a clarifier for the 9. Ooh, that flipped out quick. 9 of Cups. What did I say? Oh my God. And this is clarifying the Moon. So you have the 9 of Cups. What's blocking you from the 9 of Cups? 9 of Cups is your fear. The 9 of Cups is your happiness, contentment, having so much that you don't have to worry about anything else. There's fear. And you guys watch that flip out, and it flipped out upright. And this is clarifying your role for the Moon card. There's too much fear. That's just it. See, I can't make this up. Bottom of the deck. They're telling you get out of your head. Because the 9 of Swords is sleepless nights, old anxiety, feeling overwhelmed. You know, it's in reverse. They're telling you got to come out of that. You have to come out of that energy. Okay? Let's get a clarifier. Okay. 2 flipped down, but I didn't get a good shuffle. But you guys have cards flipping out already. Didn't I say that? The universe is on your ass. Because y'all playing games. Too much talent. Okay, I'm hearing too much talent. You see that flipped up? Okay. So you have the 5 of Wands. Now you just had the 5 of Swords on that last pre-shuffle, and now you have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So stop fighting it. That's just ultimately what I'm getting. You have to stop fighting it. You have to stop. I'm also hearing that you have to stop trying to convince other people about what you're good at or what you could do. It's not for everyone. I said this before. This isn't for everyone. Okay. You have it in reverse. It's time for you to just stop fighting something and allow it to happen. Put in the work. Put in the time, effort, and energy. Also, you need to heal from things that are contradictory to what it is you feel. Again, a lot of you all are living in an energy of traditionalism, and you're fighting change, but you can't fight change. It's meant to happen. You have to go with the flow. You have to let it happen. That's what I'm getting. So let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. Piscean energy here. Cancer, Scorpio also, but predominantly Piscean. So let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles for the Sun card. Something that is coming to the light. I'm going to tell you what's coming to the light. Blessings and abundance if you get up out of that damn moon energy. Also, the moon is your feelings and your emotions. So some of you all are thinking too emotionally rather than rationally, and they're telling you that you need to balance that. Yeah. Because how many times did you have this? They're telling you need to balance your emotional and your your logical, analytical. Because too many people are functioning under their emotions, and sometimes that can get in the way. Yep, that's what I'm hearing. You can't walk in the energy. Okay, so you have one card. Page of Swords. Yeah, it's time for you to go ahead and get to it. So you have the Queen of Pentacles being clarified by the Page of Swords. And if you see right here, didn't I just this is crazy. So didn't I just say they own your ass? I keep hearing that. And it's almost like the ancestors. I'm almost seeing them like take this sword, pop somebody across the ass. Like, come on, get a move on. Like just swiping her, like, psh, get a move on. Because you see how he's looking at, he's right behind her. So I'm going to say this again, and I feel like for you, a lot of y'all, this is going to happen during Mercury retrograde. Because again, Swords is mercurial energy, okay? Communication and mental. Also, some of you all could have downloads and dreams, possibly again within the next couple of days, in regards to how you can gain some type of abundance. I literally came, I had a download the other day, literally about how to do some things as far as the business, deal that I wanted to do, and I didn't think anything else about it. I was like, okay, the worst that could happen is that it fails. If it does, then okay, next. That's the thing. Some people don't like to, they don't like to experience loss. If you're a king or a queen, kings and queens have high egos. They live in their ego-based energy because they're used to being rulers. They're not used to failure. They're not used to things not going their way because they are always catered to. So some of you all live a very comfortable life, very cushiony life where you don't have to worry about anything happening and falling out of line and falling out of place, and that's what's keeping you stagnant. But the universe is right behind you, like, get that ass on the move. That's what I'm getting, because I'm literally seeing like ancestor with a sword, like swiping somebody real quick. So I'm just telling you, get out of lack mentality. You guys watch me shuffle these cards, okay? And it's interesting because you got the Five of Pentacles, and then now you have the Six of Pentacles. So they're saying get out of this lack mentality, because what you don't know is that your ancestors could be the ones passing you out some stuff. And again, they're balancing the scales, because you've had the Justice card multiple times, upright and in reverse. And if you notice right here, he has a scale. So it's like they're telling you to stop counting your own damn pockets. Not saying be reckless, but they're saying stop counting what you don't have and stop counting what you don't have, okay? And get ready to receive what you need to have and what you're about to, gain and accomplish. So let's get clarified for the Six of Pentacles. Represent the energy of the Sun card. Okay, flipped up quick. I mean, what else we talking about, collective? Man, look. You're going literally from the Page to the King. Then you got the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. You may have to put in some, or you may have struggled in the past with some endeavors, or with your gifts, or with some type of change, and that caused you to either want to bolt and run away. You got 3 sixes here also. Okay, you got the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and now the Six of Swords. So 666. That's like, they say that's the energy of the devil. There's good and positive with everything, but is widely known for the energy of the devil. 666, fear. That's the king of fear, the king of deception. So a lot of you all it's self-deception. You don't notice you have victory right here and right up under your nose. You're fearing losing money or having to shell out too much money, but they're telling you it may take money to make money, and it's going to be victorious for you. The Six of Wands. Six of Wands talks about victory, success, attainment, achievement, being the center of attention, being well revered, being well respected. People will be talking about your business. People will be talking about your change. For some of you all, it's going to really affect your marriage or your home life, because you have the Four of Wands. That typically talks about marriage, long-term commitments, but it also could be talking about celebrations and unions, okay? Establishments, because you have a huge castle back here. I like this a lot because you do have this Queen energy. So somebody could be buying a house. Also, if you're into real estate and things have been very slow, I'm hearing also that real estate could be picking up. That business could be picking up also. But I really love this outcome. You got 2 6s, so that's just confirmation for us right here that, you know, this is going to be a very positive change and very positive shift for a lot of you all. And a lot of you all, whatever you invest in, because he's shelling out some money here. Whatever you invest in, you can 100% definitely assume that you're going to be getting some type of payout and some type of success in it within the next 6 months. And I'm getting that very strongly for a lot of you all, because keep in mind, right over top of that, you have the star card, wish fulfillment and healing. So whatever it is you were wishing for, and this is also resonate with, you know, your energy for the sun, this is what's coming up for you. Because again, whenever the sun comes up, a brand new day starts. So this is what's coming up for you. So within the next 6 months, whatever you invest in, it looks like it's going to be wild. And I'm hearing wildly successful. Because you see how you have a lot of people praising this person and admiration and things like that. You know, I love this energy. I love this energy. And I feel like this is very powerful. And I'm also hearing that, you know, they may be a hater in a midst. Look at this person's face right here. Scowling. Little hater. Whatever. Too bad. But also ancestors who are finally, you know, they're giving you a round of applause for finally following what it is that you decided to do. Again, it doesn't have to be a spiritually based business, because I know that was the first messages that came out. It could also be if you were looking for some type of promotion, you could have been in competition with 3 different people and you were the one, okay? Because there's 3 hands, 2 scales right here, but one person specifically is getting these coins, okay? So you could have been in competition with 2 other people for this position, but you are going to be the one who's going to receive this blessing. And did I not say something also about 3? You got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You got 3 hands, and then right by this 3rd hand, you got 3 pentacles here. So for a lot of y'all, this could be something that's going to happen within the next 3 days. But on a bigger level, where we're talking about success on a grand scale, 3 to 6 months, there's going to be something very positive coming in for you. And also it could be 3 to 6 weeks, because keep in mind, I did say that this is for the reading time of September 20th to October 20th to the next full moon. So this can apply to that time frame also. So 3 to 6 weeks, 3 to 6 months, and then also something definitely in 3 days for some of you all. I feel like the 3 days is more so about dreams and things like that. Dreams are coming to you. So within the next 3 days, you're going to have some, yep, okay. Because look at this. You have the moon right here. You see the energy of this. Both of these are the moon. And you only have this crab. And the crab is underwater, but it's coming to the surface, right? But here in this moon, you got 1, 2, 3. 3 entities, 3 energies here. And they're looking up at the moon. So within the next 3 days, wow. And even this, look right up under her. There's 9 cups here, but right up under her, there's 3. So for a lot of you all, within the next 3 days, you're going to have some type of dream that's going to give you a push in the right direction about what you should do, how you should go about it, how you should, you know, maneuver the situation. Because I feel like, especially when it comes to fears, whatever it is that you've been having fears about, I feel like there's going to be some clarity about why you shouldn't fear this and how you can move on and go in a different direction is what I'm getting more than anything. Okay? So thank you so much, Collective, for watching this video. Until next time, take care and be well. Bye.